What's up, guys? Andrew here, and you're watching the RPG Machine 86, and today we're going to play some Pocky and Rocky. So we're going to go ahead and get this started here. This game is extremely Japanese. It's one of the things that I really like about it. I did not know about this game until I started collecting. It passed me by as a kid. Never even heard of it until I started to collect. And once I started to collect, I really wanted to get my hands on it because it's a very, very cool game. It's almost a mix between like a top-down Zelda and then a shooter. If you don't really know what I mean, you'll see here in a little bit what I'm talking about. And also, at the beginning of the video, there should have been a little bit of gameplay from the demo or whatnot. So yeah, the story is basically Pocky and Rocky have to go to this shrine and try to find out what happened because something bad is happening. They're not sure what it is. The creatures and whatnot of the place are becoming like violent and they want to attack you and fight you, which shouldn't be the case. So right now we're getting some story here. I actually prefer playing as Rocky the raccoon. Pocky is cool, definitely, but I just like the raccoon. His secondary attack is cool, and he throws little leaves for his main attack, which is pretty neat. This game is made by Natsume, I think is how you say it. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, but I would assume it's Natsume since it's a Japanese company and not Natsume, or however you would say in America. Again, this is just a really fun game. I'm just trying to get you guys a little bit of the story here before we move on. And he needs our help. Goblins, they're always a problem. And never an easy one to deal with either. There's a lot of them. Okay, now see here you see the overworld. I've never beaten this game, so I actually don't know how many worlds are in it. I'll check that when I do the review, and I'll let you guys know for sure. This is the attack. You want to kill all those little fire guys when you see those, because they actually give you boosts. Now you see I have a spread, which will help immensely, and now my power is like stronger. Oh, damn it. That one missed. I missed that one. Now I have a shield. This game is really hard if you're playing in one person. It's a two-player game. It really is built around two players playing at once. Lost my shield. That sandwich up there is a trap, but I'll go ahead and kill the guy anyway just to show you guys. Watch out for those skeletons because they throw bones, fuckers. Oh, see, you got me. You got me with that one. You have a... Oh, damn it. I didn't get that bonus because it was in the water there. You have a slide, which I just used and got myself hurt, which was not good. Here's the first attack, and then your secondary attack is that little tail swipe, which comes in handy, especially when enemies are close to you. Close to you, I should have used it right there, but I didn't. The weather changes in this are really cool, reminiscent of like a Donkey Kong or something. That sort of Donkey Kong Country, I mean, not Donkey Kong, the arcade game. The enemies are really unique in this for sure. Oh, see See that? I screwed up, guys. That was definitely a mistake. Come on, yeah. Alright, I wish I knew more about Japanese culture, because I'm sure there's like a lot of cultural references in this, but I'm sorry guys, I just don't. I'm not an expert at Japanese, I'm not an expert at anything, really. Your best bet is sometimes in this game is to kind of do what I'm doing and move around like sporadically and shoot. Enemies overwhelm you at points. Oh, jeez, whiz, man, those guys. I'm not even gonna fuck with those little things, because they just keep coming out and out, so there's no point in trying to stand there and, like, get them all. Okay, I made it to the boss. That's awesome. I was hoping this would happen. Now, the slide really helps with this guy. Oh, unless you slide right into him. And now I lost all my power-ups, almost, which that sucks for sure. The slide does help with this guy, though, as you saw just then. Okay. You have to hit this guy a bunch. Oh, well, I lost my first life there. It's alright. One thing that's cool about... Oh my god, I'm just standing there getting beamed. One thing that's cool about this game is, like, when you die like that, you actually do a move that kind of clears the screen when you first come back, which that really helps. I'm saying really a lot, sorry guys. I'm still getting used to trying to play and talk at the same time. Okay, he should start blinking once we're getting close, like normal kind of Super Nintendo boss stuff there. Might have screwed up. Okay. Again, oh, don't just stand there. Don't just stand there and let him kill you. That's not the way you should play this. Okay, now he's blinking. Oh my god. I'm doing terrible right now. I'm just shooting to get past this first level, guys. It's really hard when you're playing by yourself. Again, this game is designed for 2 players. There we go. Got him. Okay. Really crazy game. Like I said, I mean, like, this enemy guy, apparently he's a goblin. He's actually the dude that was supposed to be at this shrine originally, I think. Looks like he's cured again. What happened? Dot, 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 dot. It was about late last night. See, the translations probably weren't as great as they should have been. We were having a party in the woods when a stranger wearing a black mantle appeared. I tried to talk to him. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, that was badass. Yeah, the enemy dude in this is cool. He's like this cloaked figure, which I love. That was the last thing that I remember. And when I awoke, I was here. Who is this black mantle? The goblins in the forest must be in danger. Actually, I guess the goblins are good guys. I should have done a little bit of research on the story before I started playing, but you know, I'm here playing it. I want you guys to, like, you know, go through it with me. So I'm gonna try to make it as far as I can through this level, and then we'll go ahead and get the review for you. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. Some trees in my way. If I go down here, this chick will come out. That head thing. It's a pain in the ass. Okay. See what I mean about the 2 players? Like, there's so much stuff going on. It's just really hard to like focus. I hope you guys get what I was saying from saying that it's like a Zelda, top-down Zelda meets a shooter, because that's, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. These guys in the ground over here, they don't move until you start getting further in this level, and then they'll start moving. I hate those guys. I hate these black guys. See, I did the screen clearing thing there when I came back. There, got that bitch. Oh my gosh. It's hard to get that diagonal shot every time when you're trying to get it. Kind of screws with you a little bit. See there, I got it. Okay, we'll try to beat this guy and then I'll wrap it up. Not doing great, boys and girls. Not doing great. Yep. Now we'll go a little further. See what happens. Oh, I screwed that up bad. See that now they're moving, like I said. A lot of this game is just like a shooter, is kind of like pick your battles. Like, do you want to try to kill everything, or do you want to just move on? Oh, so frustrating. These guys are such dickholes. Eat it! Eat leaf! Oh my god, they're gonna keep coming back. I'm just going. I guess I'm throwing fireballs at this point, not leaves, but... Oh, great. Bamboo stick of death. I'm not even worrying about those guys until they... Okay, now that they're moving, it's kind of difficult not to worry about them. Sorry. Just like I said, again, get used to this. Fuck! Bastards! I'm dead. Alright, I got a game over, so I'll go ahead and do the review now. As you guys saw, this is a pretty sweet game, pretty fun, but definitely challenging, but not too challenging. And here's my review of Pocky and Rocky. Pocky and Rocky, also known as KiKi KaiKia Nazo no Kuro Mantle, just rolls right off the tongue. Oh, translated meaning Mysterious Ghost World, the Riddle of the Black Mantle, is a side-scrolling shooter, sort of. You take control of Pocky or Rocky, and you go through this world in a top-down, sort of Zelda-ish type world, but the mechanics are basically a shooter as you throw either, I think cards is what Pocky throws, and leaves are what Rocky throws. It's very arcadey, and it'll have you coming back and back to it, which is really good, because that's what you kind of want in a shooter. It doesn't get redundant, it doesn't get cumbersome. You want to continue to play to get further and further, so that's really great about it. There's 6 worlds in this game, and at the end of each one you'll fight a boss, and then progress to the next level. The bosses range from easy to super difficult, just like the enemies. All in all, you guys will have a great time playing this game, so the fun factor is definitely there. As far as the graphics go, the graphics are colorful and fantastic. They're bright and vibrant, cute and whimsical. The characters and the sprite designs are great. They're funny and very Japanese. Also, the animations are smooth and crisp. You couldn't ask for more. The music in the game is based off of kind of ancient Japanese classical sort of music done in a 16-bit style. And the composer, I'm going to butcher this, Hiroi Uki Awasuki. I'm going to put it right here. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry, but I love your game and I love the music in it. Not that he designed the game, but he made the music. He was the composer. He did a really good job of taking this Japanese sound and putting it into a 16-bit world. It's not my favorite Super Nintendo music in the world, but it's definitely music that is good and it fits the game perfect. And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Gameplay is pretty much spot on. The controls are good. Sometimes you'll have trouble getting that diagonal shot like I was talking about earlier in the video, but it's not something that detracts from it. It's just, you have to work at it, and that's a good game. Any good game is going to make you work to become better. It's not a game that is frustrating at all. The difficulty kind of takes it to a little bit of a frustrating level at times, but just calm down and just start going through and try to memorize it. It's just like any other shooter, you just have to memorize it. Once you know what's coming up, you'll get further and you'll have more fun. It does suffer from a little bit of slowdown when there's so many enemies on the screen, but you're going to run into that with any Super Nintendo game, even the best of the best. So, again, it doesn't take away from the fun factor at all. And as far as the fun factor goes in this game, I mean, it's awesome. It's Japanese, it's fun, it's crazy, it's everything you'd want in a Super Nintendo game. I can't tell you guys more. You need to play this. It's so much fun. You guys will have a blast playing it. Do a little bit of a pricing on this game. Unfortunately, you're not going to find this game for less than 70 bucks usually or on eBay. It goes for a lot. I lucked out and found mine at a flea market. If you're willing to pay the $70 or so, it's a good game. Do I think it's worth that much? No, I don't. I don't feel as though it warrants that much. And there is a sequel to Pocky Rocky, Pocky Rocky 2, but it goes for well over $100 all the time. I do not have that game, and I would not pay $100 for it. But Pocky Rocky, the original, it is a good game. It's super fun. It's something you're going to have to decide on whether you want to spend 70 plus on this game. And that's my review of Pocky and Rocky. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm really liking doing these videos. I'm going to keep making them. So please come watch them. Check them out. I've done 2 so far. There will be more. And thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you next time. Peace!